FAA looking at the Wolf Creek Pass, and it's like 16:04, so 4:04 in the afternoon. You can see what some may call it the Nemesis, the Destroyer, the Planet X. There is a theory that the sun there was an evil twin that was born with the sun. Well, now that just pops into my mind, an evil twin that was born with the sun. Well, that would mean it's the exact opposite. Now, wouldn't it? But we're over here on the FAA, and there clearly is an object in the sky. You can see it right here. There's no saying, oh, there's nothing there. There is something there. You can see it right here. It's underneath the sun. I really wonder I wonder about this evil twin. I've not heard that before, but I just now pulled it up on another web page. It's like over here. See, the sun was born with an evil twin dubbed, but we're over here now on the FAA. So I've not heard that theory yet, but I'm going to look at that when we get through looking at this because it's something in the sky. Good evening. Hello. Yeah, good evening, everyone. We can look at it. There used to be a lady. Her name was, it was the Final Days channel, but they said something happened to her. You know, every time we come over here, the majority of the time, this thing is always coming out of this object in the sky. And it seems to be like a big ship. That's what it seems to be to me, like a great big shift. Not shift, but ship. Let me get this going. Let's get it. You're going to look at see, then it's gone. And I don't believe that that's one of those chemtrail planes or anything like that. But this does. It travels with the sun. And it is true that when the sun rises and the sun sets, there's a lot of airplanes that can be flying around doing all kinds of lines in the sky. And you have to ask yourself, why are they doing all kinds of lines in the sky? Why are you making the sky with all kinds of lines, making it white? Because it's kind of covering up the sun as it goes down. But we want to see the sun. We want to see what's going down with the sun. But they cover it up so you don't really get a good glimpse. The only time you're going to get a good glimpse is if you come on the FAA, which they got cameras that do get a good glimpse. See what happened to it? It's right there at 1710, so 510. It disappears. And the sun gets brighter. See how it gets brighter? If this truly is just the sun going down, okay. So the sun goes down. That's the sun over there. And let's just say that this is the sun's evil twin as depicted right here. The sun was born with an evil twin. When I looked in the sky, I seen the sun, and then I blinked my eyes really fast, and I seen 3 suns up there. I did, 3 of them in the sky. And it was like the one sun, let's say the one sun was at the 6 o'clock position. The other sun was up there at around the 1 o'clock position. And then the other sun was over there like around the 10:30 or 10:45 position. That's how they looked in the sky. This is really interesting right here. And it is said that we do have a black sun and we have the normal sun. Yeah. You know that place in Revelation, the sun turned black like sackcloth? I think that's a clue right there. The sun turned black like sackcloth because we do have a black sun. That is a theory. We do have a theory. I can say that. Let's get back over here to the FAA. Come on, you all. We got to look at this. Watch this as it goes down right here. The sun's going to go down. This object's getting ready to disappear because the light from the sun's going to go down. Okay, it disappears and there's no more glow. No more glow, but the sun is on its way down. Then all of a sudden, you remember that object that was right next to it, I believe that it goes down and it makes it even brighter. So how could it make it even brighter? Because look how bright it's getting. This is after the sun has already went down. There's another object up there with the sun, and we saw it right there. Perhaps this light truly does get brighter once the main sun which is right here, goes down because it's right there with the sun. And there does appear to be another red object right here. Also, hello, you just tuning in. We got Tina Baldwin, and Linda Couette. Hello, and good evening. Yeah, we're going to get ourselves wound up before bedtime. You may say, Gina, honey, what are you talking about bedtime? Where I live at, it ain't even 6 o'clock. Well, if that means that's because you're on the West Coast. That's right. Well, it's getting close to bedtime. Let's look at the sun as it goes down. It's going to get bright. Now, if the sun is truly a little bitty circle, about like this size right here, it's like there's a little bitty circle, and then all the bright light is all around it. So I don't think the sun is as big as they say it is, but for the sake of the sun being bright, okay, that thing has disappeared, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter until we get back up to there. And you can see that there is something else right here with this sun. This is on the what was that? The south facing view. Yeah, the south facing view. Let's come over here to this one. This is the southwest facing view. So now we got a blue one coming up. Oh, you want me to put my NASA outfit on? I can go change and put my NASA outfit on for you, Bob. I can do it. I will put that NASA outfit on. Y'all just have to sit there and wait. I can do it. Where did I put my NASA? I hung it up. I'm going to go put it on. That's perfect. We're going to do it. We're going to put on a NASA outfit. I can do it. I'm going to put it on really fast. Yep, I can do it. I'm going to put it on. Put on your NASA outfit, Gina. It's going to happen. I'm going to do it. All right. It's going to take me a second. Well, it's going to take me probably 1 minute. If I can do it really fast, I can get it on, zip it up, and I'll be ready. But as long as I don't trip, I can do it. I'm going to put on my NASA outfit, get it going. Yeah, I can do it. Ain't wore it in a while, so I'll put on my NASA outfit. It'll be warm on me anyhow, because it's got some long sleeves on it. Hopefully it won't have a hot flash. Oh, but I can do it. I got it on. Got it on, and I got it zipped. I am zipped up. Let me get my other stuff on you. I'm almost there. I really am. Got my NASA outfit on, and y'all just tuning in. I don't even know what you're all probably looking at. What y'all looking at? You looking at the studio? Yeah, we can do it. How's this? Now, how's that? I got my NASA outfit on. I can get dressed fast. Let's look at my NASA outfit. So yeah, we got it. We're on the FAA, and I like the patches. I like that. I like this. I like that. I like this. This. I like this. And I think I like this, but it's it could be a tad bit tighter, but yeah, it's all right. It could be more form-fitting, but if you want to move around, I'm going to leave it a little baggy. Yeah, you like it? Yes, my NASA outfit. Yeah, it's appropriate. Thanks, Bob, for asking about that, because it's a perfect idea. I can have a different outfit on, and I got to sit down. I'm going to get my chair situated. I'm going to dim that light a little bit. Okay, I don't like that one. Oh, it's really bright. It is so bright. I like the yellow light. How's that? That's a lot better. Now we got it going on. Yeah. You need to wear this year when you go scoping. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Oh, I got to have this to plop it around. So we got this blue object in the sky, and you can see there it truly is something behind it. Okay, now let's think about that. So you've heard of the red and blue Kachina, remember? And we were showing one of the videos where the red and the blue on the FAA, on the south-facing camera and the southwest-facing camera, one was blue and one was red. It reminds me of the red and blue Kachina. So if you think that let's think about this thing where it said the dark sun, oh, the dark star. The dark Nemesis, the dark star, the twin. So could the red and blue Kachina be twins? Did the sun have a twin sister star? Have you heard that? Well, thank you. I feel pretty cool wearing this outfit. I like it. I do like it. I'd like to have a nicer one, but maybe one day I'll get a nicer one, an official one. That would be great. It would be mwah. And some people must say, Gina, you know what NASA means, never a straight answer. Well, I've got a lot of important documentation from their products, from what they put out there. I think they're doing a great job. I do. Are they perfect? I'm not perfect. Are you perfect? No. Do you know any organization in the whole entire United States that's perfect? No. In the world? No. I don't know any. So we just going to leave it at that. Some are worse than others. Now look at this. So did the Earth have a twin sister? See, because we got the red sun. I mean, we got the black sun and the regular sun. Okay, now let's look at this, you all. This is the camera. You can see there is object up there, and it's moving. There's more than one object. Yes, a Trinity star. Wait a minute. I saw the 3 one today. The Trinity star. What else was it? There was something else that was spoken about in 3s, and it had to be, hey, Ronnie, honey, it had to be with something in the sky, and I cannot, or in folklore or something. It was like last week we ran into it, and I can't remember what it was. Darn it or garn it. See, look how this is looking right there. It is, see now we have this one and one behind it and this right here thing. And when this thing goes down, oh, I'm getting a hot flash, you all. Oh, okay, you can see it, you can see it, you can see it. There's the one and there's the red one. So we have 2 up there. There's 2 objects up there in the sky. And there looks to be another bigger object right here. So this would be 1. And then you have one right here. And you have one right here. It looks like there's one right here. There might be one right here. Mothership. Well, there is a mothership up there by the sun, because when I was documenting the 2 suns, let me see something. When I was documenting the 2 suns, let me see if I can make this bright, because I want to see if I can look over here. Let me see. In my pictures, I'm trying to look in my pictures. No, that's just my ships. Okay, that's my ships. Well, I got this right here. This is, oh, it's got a little smudge on it. That's okay, let me flip it around. I got it upside down. Do I? I'm trying to see it. On this right here, but you can't see it. This image right here, there's something. There's these 2 suns, and then there's a larger object. It's right there. Can you see it? There's like would you say a mothership? I believe that was the mothership right there. Right there. I wish I had that on my wall, but I don't have this one on my wall. That right there is on my laptop, but I have footage of that. It's stuck on my old computer. The footage that I did of that right there. I had videos and everything. My feet are getting hot. Okay, we're going to continue. We're going to continue because there is like, now there's 3 objects up there. You can see the red, you can see the blue, and it could be, I don't know why they called it an evil twin, but there seems to be more than 3 or 4 objects up there. Ronnie, honey, you're doing great. We can ring that bell for Ronnie, honey. Absolutely. Yes. All right, we got it. Okay. In Lakota prophecy, the blue Kachina is that dances in the square. Oh, wow. That's really interesting. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Now, look at like kind of this thing up here rotates around it. Isn't that interesting? Let's see how that's rotating. Doesn't it look like it kind of rotates? You can see the objects right there. We're on the FAA webcam. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're looking at these objects in the sky, and now this is the southwest camera. You can see there's one object right here and here and here. There is one volcano camera that we went to. I think it was like Mount Etna. And when the sun is coming up at a certain angle, it could have been Papacaro too. It really could. When the sun hit a certain angle in the sky, it illuminated these objects also up there in the sky, only when it reaches a certain angle. And there can't be any clouds in the sky. Otherwise, they're going to obscure it. But it does look like this thing up there. See now, look, it disappeared. Totally disappeared. Let's watch it. And then it's going to get brighter. See, it gets brighter and brighter. Okay, it gets brighter a little bit, and then it gets another brighter. There very well could be 3 suns up there because it has an intense brightness that happens with it. We got a great planetary alignment coming on the 25th of January. It's 6 planets in a row, shortly after President Trump's inauguration. Yeah. Okay, let's get this going, you all. Let's gonna look at this. Let's look at this theory that Earth had. Well, Earth also had a twin. Well, it's got a digital twin. Now we're over here. If you're just sitting in, we're at the Wolf Creek Pass. This is still being picked up in the sky, and it is large. Some may say that this is a ship. Some may say it's Nibiru. Nibiru is a ship. It's the Nemesis. It's the destroyer. It's the planet X. It's the 12th planet, hypothetical. But there is some information on all of those different types of theories. There is a whole lot of information. Look at that moving like that. It really is cool. I like looking at it. I'm not going to say I don't when I know I do like looking at it. It looks really interesting. I wish I could look at it close up. We have some really good images of this in better color. If I would have put this on my great big computer, we could have put a filter on it and the color would have been brought out really, really well. We got a change of email addresses. You hope to get an email address. I want to send you a healing large candle from Amazon. I don't do on app books or Facebook. I got a X account. I got a Telegram account. I don't put my email at because you want me to tell you why I don't put my email out there? I have a group of haters that literally sent my email to porn sites and everything. Oh, they ran me down, but they didn't stop me. Here I am. That was back in 2018, 2019, 2020, and here I am now. I don't give out my email address. I'm sorry. Yeah. If someone wanted to send me something, there's ways of doing it. You can find out if you know how to do it. Yeah. Thank you for the thought, really. But I will say this: I do have a strong sensitivity to any candles that smell. I do. I can't handle them. Yeah. Now let's keep going. Okay, we're watching this. It's the Nemesis. Yeah. I want to see this. I want to see why it is said. What is that? Let's look at this Daily Mail. I really want to see why did they say the sun was born with the evil twin? Then that reminds me of the Enki and Enlil. It reminds me of Jesus and Satan. That's what it really truly does remind me of. We're gonna look at this. Oh, I don't want anything playing on here. I'm gonna mute my sound. Yeah, the new earth. Let's look at this. Let's get this woman off of here. Let's see this. The Nemesis, the evil twin of the sun. Look at this. Oh. See, I'm going to tell you right now, this side of my nose is starting to tickle, and that's the negative side. The Nemesis is the evil twin of the sun, accused of causing the destruction on earth. Does exist. First study finds proof and reveals that all stars are born in pairs. Is that true? Are all stars born in pairs? Well, they'd be like a neutron star, would they? Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome, Aloha Forest. It's nice seeing you again. Al, honey, that's what it said. It says there is a first study that finds proof and reveals that all stars are born in pairs. Yeah, I've never heard that. They are studying a star nursery and they have found that all stars must be born in pairs. Finding bolsters the theory that the sun has a twin somewhere in the universe. The twin is likely location 7 times further from the sun than it is most distant planet today, Neptune. It could be the balance. Oh, it could be. It's long been suspected. Look at that fiery burning NASA sun product. It looks pretty cool. They put a lot of filtering on it. Yeah, they did. It's all right. What if it is a fiery red? Well, the sun is, when it goes down, it gets that fiery red color like that. It's long been suspected that our sun has an evil twin called Nemesis. That's the first time I heard of it. I've heard of the word nemesis, but I've never heard it until today that the evil twin was called the Nemesis, a dwarf star guilty of hurling objects from the outer solar system toward Earth. Scientists even believe that the sun's missing sibling kicked an asteroid into Earth's orbit that collided with our planet and killed the dinosaurs. Totally killed the dinosaurs, Ronnie, honey. We're going to bring out that energy. Yes, we are. Now, for Al. That's funny. Yeah. Now, for the first time, scientists have found proof that Nemesis may exist somewhere in the universe after revealing that all stars are born in pairs. Look at that. Researchers from the University of California, Berkeley, said they are now certain that stars are born alongside a sibling. Well, then we would have a twin. It is said that we all have a twin on this earth somewhere, or would that be that alternate timeline? Would that be the yin and the yang? You got the red and the blue. That's just really weird. Many stars have companions, including our nearest neighbor, Alpha Centauri. Isn't that where the reptilians are supposed to have come from? Alpha Centauri, a triplet system. You like to eat those trolls, Al, honey? Alpha Centauri? Alpha Centauri, ALPHA. Well, we look like there's some shapeshifters out there, really. Alpha Centauri. Centauri. Rep Dracos. Is it from the, no, that's not from the Dracos. Who came from it? The lizard people. Well, let's look at all the different names of the lizard people. The reptilian conspiracy theory. Reptilians, also called reptoids, archons, reptiloids, saurians, draconians, or lizard people, are supposed reptilian humanoids. I wanted to know who came from Alpha Centauri. Okay. Alpha Centauri. I've seen it a long time ago. Which star seed? Are you a star seed? Yeah, we got it. Salty. Perhaps it's a planetarium. Let's get back to this subject. The sun's fabled twin got its name from a theory that suggests it launched the asteroid and killed the dinosaurs. It's never been found. Why can't you find it? It's possible to overheat in that NASA suit. Oh, honey, no, it's not, because it's kind of cold up here, and this is kind of, it's thick, but not too thick. Now, if it was summertime, I'd get really hot in this because I wouldn't be turning on the air, but I got some free air conditioning from the cold weather, so that's perfect. It's perfect. They're saying there probably was a Nemesis a long time ago. We ran a series of statistical models to see if we could account for the relative populations of a young single stars and binaries of all separations in the Perseus molecular cloud. Wow. The data was one in which all stars form initially wide binaries. That's really interesting. Look at this. A scientist called Richard Mueller, I've heard of that, from the University of California, Berkeley, was the first to process or to propose that the perpetrator could be a twin of the sun dwelling 1.5 light years away. Well, 1.5 light years doesn't seem too far away compared to some other things. Does it? 1.5 light years. We got great. Let's look at this UL. Let me look back over here on the FAA. Guess where we're at? We're over at the FAA cameras, and we're at the Wolf Creek Pass. And I can look at another one right here, the Wolf Creek Pass. It's still like it's up there in the sky, and there's another. You can see another red object to the side of it too. Another red object, but this one's going down. If you're just tuning in, welcome. I'd like to go over to another camera. Which one had it? It was the, I don't know if Bald Mountain had it. I can't remember. Let's see. They only have a southeast. You can't really see nothing on a southeast. Yeah, you can maybe see something on a southwest, but probably not much at all. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got one on the Bald Mountain. You can see it has a different pattern on it, but it's still the same large size. So whatever it is, it's being picked up in the sky, and it seems to be kind of cloaked. It does. And if it's Earth's evil twin, well, that's Earth, the sun's. That's not nice to say, really. It's not. Why would they say that? Earth's evil. What's this? Oh, let's see this. Well, we can see that there is some kind of large curvature right here. And then there's this right here. What is that curvature? And there's something coming out from up here. It's the opposite to remember the opposite. We're here. It looks like a mother planet. This is the Bald Mountain. Wonder why they call it that. I'm sure it has a reason. Let me scoot this over here. Yeah, we got to look at this and see. See, it's still there. It's going to get covered up. I can see the, vaguely see like the outline of something like right here. Hey there, Rita. What is that shooting all the way across? It's the sun. There's something inside the sun. Oh, there's a ship right there. Some kind of ship coming down. It's already getting bright. Okay, the sun went down and this thing disappeared. But still kept getting brighter. How could it be? Unless there was something up there in the sky. Whoo! Oh, Gina, you couldn't get you. You kept buffering and then blanked out. I wonder how come that happened. It looks like a donut. I don't know what it looks like. I'm going to come over to another one. I think there's another one here. Look, we're into Colorado. I don't want to go over to there, but wait, what happened? I've got to close out on this part right here. I got to get back over here to the United States of America. Got to get back over here to Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. I want to get the Sequatchie because I think that might have something in it. Yeah, we got something. There we go. We got something. It's not going to be too much, but this is Sequatchie Municipal Airport. Well, you can vaguely see it. Can you see it right there? It's vaguely outlined right there. Let's go. Let's get it going. But look how small that blue one is. What if this blue is part of the blue that you get when you take your cell phone or your camera and you're taking a picture of the sun and this thing shows up? I know it shows up on the cameras. Or that could be the real size of the sun. Look how bright it is. It's super, super bright. It would look like it has wings, like it's got a split in it. Those things aren't even going away when it goes down like that. You can see it. I like it when it, oh, look right here. You can see a red, you can see a red object. Right there's a red object. And there's a smaller object right there. Yeah. Oh, okay. We're fine. You say lens flare when it affects all of your cameras. Well, what we're looking at is not a lens flare because you can't find it on all the cameras. You can't. And there's been a lot of people all around the world that are catching some huge round circular object in the skies with their cell phones. It's very numerous now. Lots of people are doing it, and perhaps you may not have seen it, but it's being well documented, and it has been for years and years and years. But it seems like the documentation is picking up more and more, or then it's spreading apart, and then it goes down, and then it's got to get brighter again. There it goes. It's getting bright. See, it gets bright again. It's like it's not finished because there's something traveling with the sun. Something massive. Now we got this right here. Let's look at this other thing. Is this the oblong orbit that they, the perihelion, that they attribute to Nibiru, like that? And we know what's coming around, and what's the date? Let me see if I got the date. April the 13th of 2029. There's something coming, and it's the destroyer. Let's write it in. It's the Apophis. Apophis. Destroyer. And it's coming again. It left around the fall of this year. It left our sky, and it's known as the Algol star. It's like the demon star. People are scared of it because of the energy. April, I'm going to say it, April the 13th, 2029. Okay, it's coming. On April the 13th of 2029, the asteroid Apophis will pass close. That means death to Earth, but it will not hit our planet. But I think they're really changing their whatever they are, they're doing their calculations. The asteroid will be visible to the naked eye. Oh, from parts of Africa, Asia, and Europe. Isn't that interesting? I believe it's like something great. You think that is the doomsday? Yeah. Yeah. Change the trajectory, yes. It will pass within 20,000 miles, 32,000 kilometers of Earth. It will be closer to Earth than geosynchronous satellites. It will be visible to the naked eye. It will be about 3 to 4 times dimmer than Polaris. It will shift about a moon's width in the sky every minute or so. Wow. It's a rare opportunity for astronomers to study the asteroid up close. It's a chance to study solar system relic. That's not an immediate threat as of now, unless it is got a trajectory all of its own and it gets a little bit too close for comfort. It's a chance to know about it. Could it strike Earth? There's a noteworthy risk that it could collide with Earth during the 2029 approach. Extremely so. Remember that movie, this guy, I forget who was playing in it? The asteroid was coming, or the meteor was coming to Earth, And the president of the United States at that time, they did not want to warn the people until 2 days before. And the president came on the TV and told the people, go spend time with your family. And he told them what was coming. And he ends the show by the ocean with his daughter. And then, boom, just like that. It's an old movie. I forget who his name, what the actors are. I don't know the actor's name because I don't really watch movies or anything. I watched that one. It was pretty cool. It was about the asteroid. Yeah. Hey, Polly, honey, how you doing? Um, oh, I'm not gonna watch that. I don't. I don't know if I watched that movie. Don't Look Up. Was it about aliens? I watched something, but I don't know what it was. Yeah, that's that 9942 99942. Boom. That's the number that is assigned to it. Kristen, that doesn't, her sister's, oh, yeah. So if you're just tuning in, we're over here on the FAA, and there is an object in the sky, and, this is, okay, this is the airport. So an airplane must have flew in because we got a light like that. I would say that's an airplane. I really would. I don't know if this was, there was another one over here in Colorado that had, I can't remember which one it would be. It's not Cortez. It's not Santa Fe. Lemon Mountain. Wilkerson. It could be Wilkerson Pass that might have it. Yeah, it's going to have something. Hopefully. Yeah, we got something at Wilkerson Pass. You can see the object here in this sky too. So we're at different locations and they're still picking up the object in the sky. And sometimes, like in Cape Town, South Africa, at Table Mountain, when the sun goes down, we documented that sometimes. And there looked like there was a great big ship right outside of Table Mountain, right there by this sun. And we inverted it, and you can see beings inside the UFO ship. It was a massive ship, and the sun highlighted it. And when it was inverted, there's aliens in it, great big giant. They had windows on it too. It's not if there are UFOs, is there are UFOs, and when will you see them make themselves even more known? Because they will make themselves known with or without the government wanting them to. That's how I feel. And then you'll have to say, well, by the way, we didn't want to tell you this, but yeah. Or it might be, you might see somebody come on the TV or the computer, the news stations, takes over all the news stations, and it's some kind of alien. And you think, oh man, I thought this didn't exist. You'll think, oh, this is a joke. No, it is not going to be a joke. It will be a takeover if you see something like that. Now, see, if you zoom up on this, there's that ship in there flying out right there. It's that white thing. The object is in the sky, and it's being picked up. And just like other cameras, it's picking it up. Wait, let me see this. Yeah, okay. We're just going to keep looking at this. Wait, what was that? Oh, did it pick up two things? Because I'm trying to see it down there. You can see it down here at the bottom. I used to use my desktop a lot, but I quit doing it because the laptop is more versatile to use. It may not be the best of things, but a lot of people use their cell phones. The desktop is going to get phased out, is what's going to happen. Now the sun's going to get bright and brighter because there's something else going down with the sun. Yeah. Yeah. There is a large geo-effective sunspot being formed as we speak, along with anomalous activity located. Wow, that's interesting. I don't think we'll have a Carrington event before the inauguration. I really don't. And perhaps Trump will, when he said on the 21st of January, he's going to tell about the drones, is what he said. Because I think he knows about it. And yeah, oh my goodness gracious. There's no telling what could be happening, you all. The elusive dark. Okay, why would they call them the elusive dark companion of what? Of the sun. Well, if they're saying the word the elusive dark companion of the sun, the hypothesis of Nemesis, the sun's mysterious dark companion, well, then it means it's the black sun. Is it not the black sun? There's people who study that. Black Hole Sun. Remember that song, Black Hole Sun? There was a girl, I forget who her name was, and I showed her a video on my YouTube channel, and she spoke about the black hole sun, and she said we are now in the, I don't know, in the era of it or something. Can't remember. It's been so long ago. The black hole sun. I'm going to look at this. They're like this. The black hole devouring our sun. Devouring a sun. And you know how when the sun gets a eclipse? What if it's the twin of the sun covering it and not the moon? What if it's the sun's twin and it's covering it? Because you have light and dark, and it's not the moon. Because if the look, it looks like it has the wings right here. And the sun, on some of the live webcams, when the sun goes down on the horizon, it does look like this. The light of the sun, literally, when you watch it on the live webcams, it arches like that, and it looks like it's got wings. And when the book of Revelation says the sun will turn black like sackcloth, and the heavenly bodies will be shaken, and the stars will fall from the sky, like whatever figs. Yeah, black like sackcloth. Sun is black. That would be the twin. It would. The black hole sun. Sun turn black like sackcloth. Sackcloth made of goat hair. That's what it says. See it? Look at that. The sun turned black like sackcloth made of goat hair is a phrase from the book of Revelation in 6:12. It describes a vision of the sun turning dark during a great earthquake. And there was a sign. Oh my goodness. It's a sign. Sackcloth is a sign of mourning, submission, and grief. It's associated with ashes. It's the sixth seal in the book of Revelation. The earthquake and the moon turning blood red. The sixth seal may represent the leading up to the second coming of Jesus. Yeah. So the sun turns black like sackcloth, and the whole moon turned blood red. That is the signs in the skies. But I can't help but think that it's the black hole sun. It's always up there. He's going to cover it up. When Jesus hung on the cross, that's what happened. It got really dark. When he hung on the cross, Jesus hung on cross, and sun turned black. Yeah. The sky became dark. Darkness fell over the land at midday. 3 hours of darkness. And that sun, it really could be the black hole sun. It could be the sun's twin that's up there. That. And then look at that. And what if that's causing the eclipse? Because it's the perfect size. It's the perfect size. And you know that the moon and the sun are supposed to be different sizes. And they say, oh, well, they're perfect because of this and that. But it would make sense if the sun did have a twin, that it would be the perfect size, just like the sun. Yeah, the eclipse. Yeah. Um, um, they do, Al. They seem to be the same size. That's supposed to be a really terrible day when that happens. A lot of mourning, the great earthquake, none like it ever since the beginning of the earth. And there would never be one like it again. Isn't that what it said? Or that would be the time of distress, unequaled from the beginning of the world and never to be equaled again. And if those days had not been cut short, no one would survive, except for the sake of the elect, those days will be shortened. And then it says, so when you see all these signs, then the second coming will happen after all those signs happen. That's Matthew 24. So it's really interesting. The black hole sun, and there is truly, there's something in the sky, and it's up there. And there's many different theories that are out there, many theories that people focus on and talk about. And it's interesting. I can think of worse things to talk about, and they're not interesting. They're just depressing, is what they are. But this, if this were to cover up the sun, it'd be black. You would have no light. You just have that little ring, a little ring around the sun from the light trying to get through, is what you would have. Yeah. Um, I am going to go because I'm getting tired now. I'm getting tired now, so I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments. There's something in the sky, and our world is changing really, really fast. And what used to be normal is no longer normal. It's like things have been turned upside down, and people done lost it. The right is right, and the wrong is wrong, and it's like the opposite. Opposite. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thank you. Love you.